Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind.
Hi Poshfam, welcome back to my channel, Poshcateyes Unfiltered. I'm a little bit tardy for the party this morning, but I feel like this is a good way to start my trending now vlog for the week. And guess what? It is walk to school day today, and I decided to walk my daughter, not exactly from home, but we packed real further from school so that we can able to manage the work. And yes, it felt really good. I'm gonna be walking back to my car by myself, but I needed this particular work because I have a lot going on in my personal life at the moment. I hopefully will share when the time is right. Anyway, let's get into the trending stories of the week. First things first though, for my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. I can see that you guys are actively watching my videos, especially the reality one, Real Housewives of Atlanta. You guys love it so much, so this will probably be something that I would keep up. And thank you for tuning in. For my existing subscriber though, thank you so much for staying the course and writing it out with me, and thank you for the support. Please continue to like and watch my videos, comment if you can. And with that said, let's get into what trended now. Before I get into other news, this is actually breaking news, guys. So I think the other day Harry and his beautiful wife Meghan had this award ceremony somewhere in New York, right? And you know, we probably would not have heard of the story until the breaking news that happened, where a spokesperson representing the royal couple decided to, you know, release a statement saying that they had a near catastrophic car accident, or in the form of paparazzi chasing after them for over 2 hours. Now, the statement seemed well and truly written, you know what I mean? And you would say, why would this couple lie? Or what else could go wrong? But then we start to unpack the story, and it appears there's been some embellished facts that is now coming out. The mayor of New York has gone on to debunk, not exactly debunk, but downplay exactly what occurred. According to the mayor of New York, it wasn't a 2-hour chase. It wasn't catastrophic by any means. Yes, there was a paparazzo tagging along. There was police details attached to this couple, but he won't go as far as saying it was near catastrophic or it was horrific, because there is no video evidence of this. There is no police report that has been filed as relating to this event. I'll have you know that on the ride, Dorian, Meghan's mom, Harry and Meghan were tagging along. At some point, they had to go on a taxi as a decoy to evade paparazzi. See, I love Meghan and Harry. I've actually had to defend them at some point, and it wasn't favorable. But I'm going to say this: they are slowly doing negative to their brand. They are slowly losing public sympathy, and they are slowly losing truth that comes with the public scrutiny and public sympathy. I just feel like at some point they need to go back to the drawing board. Yeah, not every news should make headlines, and not every publicity is good publicity, especially when you're already a high profile figure. You only need to do very little to get the notoriety you deserve. So I don't know about this particular incident, because now it's like world over, people are now questioning everything that they have said. And it's not good for the reputation and what they are trying to do in terms of rebranding themselves post the royal exit or the royal exile. I don't know. These prodigal royals are starting to get on my bad book. But anyway, that is that for Meghan and Harry. And I hope we can uncover snippets of the truth, because right now it looks very embellished, it looks very stretched, and good luck to how they get out of this one. Now, still sticking to New York City, there was this viral video posted on the TheShadeRoom on Instagram. The viral video is now being tagged as City by Karen. Now, we all know the prejudice against black folks in America and how rampant it is, right? So apparently there's this particular viral video about a Karen, in quotes, a lady who was screaming blue mother when in fact she was in the wrong, trying to steal a city bike from an African American boy. Now, the African American boy stood his ground and saying, I paid for this bike, so I have the right to the bike. Why are you here trying to pull a fast one? And she started crying, help me, help me. You know, all of that sympathy and victim play, victimhood, victim blaming. And some bystander, some Caucasian bystander came to her aid thinking the African American guy was in the wrong. And the guy had to explain, I paid for this bike, this chick stole my bike. Now, the interesting thing is that we got to find out that this particular lady is a nurse from a hospital in New York called Belleville or something. And while she realized that she was being recorded, she had to take off her tag, her ID badge. And unfortunately, she didn't take it quick enough. She didn't take it off on time because a lot of people had already captured her badge or her ID from her scrub. And they were able to contact her place of employment, who have then gone on to put up a statement saying that they are aware of what happened outside of work and they are investigating and they have no place for prejudice or abuse or racial profiling against the minority, as which is, I mean, you all know the minority is now the African American. And this is quite sad because it's something that's been occurring time over time and time again. There was the incident relating to the bird watcher at the New York park where this particular Karen decided to, go overboard and seriously batshit crazy. And, we saw her losing her job. And the consequences thereafter, it's just not a good look for most of these Karens. And I think we should start looking inwards. I understand we have personal vendetta against other people, but let's not take it out on the larger community. We're supposed to be fostering peace, harmony, and coexisting as one, but this is not the way to go about it. But seriously, it is a trending video. Go look it up, City by Karen. And in saying that though, I'm trying to find a way to get some of these videos on my vlog. Of course, I'll be crediting the video owner, but I don't know how to do that from Instagram. Like if you know how to get video apart from having another device to record as you're watching it on Instagram, outside of that, if there's any other app that you can use to just download videos, please let me know so that I can get it on. All right, next an update about Jamie Foxx health issues. Now, if you have been following my trending topics updates, you would recall that I shared on here that Jamie Foxx suffered an emergency medical episode a while back that saw him being hospitalized. He pretty much had this episode whilst on set of his latest movie that he was shooting alongside Cameron Diaz. And so it was quite significant because everyone had to come on social media. Most of the celebrities came on social media asking people to pray for him, wishing him well. Now, I haven't had any update as regards where we are at with his health status. But today, TheShadeRoom, or this week, TheShadeRoom is reporting that Jamie Foxx is in fact on the mend, and this is good news. We are being told that he has been admitted into a top rehabilitation center, and this is following up probably with physio just to get him back on his feet and sound again. So guys, yes, we can report that Jamie Foxx is on the mend, and I cannot wait to hear him speak out for himself and tell us exactly what went down. And seriously, this is good news. For those of you who have been following my stories, you would know that I sort of had to share this with a little bit of skepticism because I did not want to be the one to be breaking news that I wasn't exactly sure of. But again, TheShadeRoom has been my source, my go-to source for all that has been related to Jamie Foxx. Now to some not so viral news. Now, 9 News Australia has sort of an article that says 60-something women were posted used condoms in, I don't even understand how this works. It's quite disturbing to open your mailbox and find used condom that is also, I don't know. And alongside this used condom was a note. Now the police is not telling us what was written on the note, but they are a little bit concerned as to finding the culprit who is, you know, hell-bent on frightening women around Melbourne. That is ridiculous. Like, why would you do such a crazy thing? Why? This is sick. Sending used condom to people that you don't know, or random women. I don't know. I'm gonna try and find out more about this particular story and report back to you. Now, for some of that very funny news, I hear TikTok has been banned in Montana in America. Is this a good news? I think so, given all of the stories that is relating to security about this particular app. I am not on TikTok. I don't think I will ever be on TikTok. But if all we are hearing is true, I think it's the right call to make in terms of banning this app for good. Now, guys, this is a bit of a messy one. Now, I don't know if you recall when I broke the news about the death of the Cash app founder, Bob Lee, who was fatally stabbed to death somewhere in America. I think that was it Philadelphia? I'm not sure now. Yeah, so, well, there is a bit of an update as regards this particular ongoing investigation. So DaJasmineBrand and TheShadeRoom is also reporting on this, and they are saying that allegedly Bob Lee was involved in an extramarital relations with a friend's sister's that is married to a plastic surgeon. Now, this is messy, so we're going to try and unpack it. So he has a friend who has a sister that is married to a plastic surgeon. Now, more salacious news, okay? They were engaged in parties that were not exactly, you know, conventional, okay? They had something called a lifestyle place where they go to indulge. And there was also the talk of substance abuse. And according to this particular story, what led to his demise was the fact that the brother busted into this particular facility and confronted Bob Lee and was questioning Bob Lee if he had given his sister narcotics, to which Bob Lee said no. And what ensued is quite unclear, because it is, you know, he shared, she shared, allegedly. You know, it's not exactly, we're not there. I wasn't there. And so, from what we're hearing, they left this particular facility, they took the lady home, and Bob Lee and this guy hopped on the car ride back to wherever, and for some reason, this is where he met his demise. And we are saying that a text message from the sister was alleging, hoping he was okay. Apparently, the brother came in heavy-handed on him, and, you know, I don't know. So again, it's quite sad if this is true. It's quite a sad way to die. But rich folks got problems too, like me. Now, for some warm and fuzzy news, Beyonce doesn't really communicate much on her Instagram page, but when she does, her beehives are there to promote whatever she says, even though it's nothing. So, but she put out a photo of her in like a salon, fixing her hair. And then there was a note regarding how she grew up in her mother's hair salon and learning the tricks and the trades, how Destiny Child rose to fame, starting by singing to her mom's customers at the hair salon. Now, as a black person, I can totally relate. The salon is the place where you actually get the real therapy, guys. All the gossips, you get it at the salon, okay? And so I think from what she is saying, there is something brewing. She might be going into hair care products for black women. Who knows? I cannot wait to see what she is cooking. And now, before I close my trending news for the week, to some exciting news from Nigeria. Over the weekend, chef, not so known chef by the name of Hilda Baci, who hails from the Calabari side of Nigeria, decided she was going to break the world record, or attempt to break the world record for the longest cookathon. And oh my god, it was a fun watch. She took on this challenge and conquered. Now look at her, Hilda Baci, chef extraordinaire, beautiful black Nigerian lady. You know, there's something that has to be said about a determined person, a determined woman. And yes, if this doesn't encourage you to be who you are, struggle to be your best, work at it, and do not give up. Naysayer will come with their doubts, and that is normal. You cannot help what the naysayers say, but in the long run, there is something that has to be said, and that is keep at your hard work, keep struggling, and you will get there. Congratulations to Hilda Baci on completing the challenge. And so she is now a Guinness World Record holder for the longest cook in history. She was able to beat the Indian world record holder, who had cooked for 84 or 86 minutes, and she cooked for 84 hours, right? Sorry, my guys, 84 or 87 hours. And Hilda beat that record by extending her cook time to 100 hours. Go girl. And that is it, guys, from my fun walk back to my car. Until next time when I come on for some trending viral videos, stay safe and be focused.